Valhalla, Cyberpunk bartender action is a game rated M for mature.
Well, time to check on the dogs.
Listen here, punk. Sorry, I didn't mean to call you a punk. I was chasing my tail, now I'm too hyper to control myself. Sorry. Just give me anything.
Alright. This dog wants anything. I wonder if it's safe to give him something sweet. Brantini? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1 Carmatrine. Aged mix. Brantini.
This is good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Ah!
Huh. No, see, I can see the value of other dog races. Like Pomeranians. Those are nice, but they aren't corgis. Well, yeah, I can understand that. I mean, remember that cute girl from yesterday I mentioned earlier?
Yeah?
The white knight that was with her. She wasn't half bad either. I mean, it was obvious that a tapestry of muscles was hidden under her armor. I prefer more delicate-looking girls, though. You can appreciate how something looks, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily your thing. And you, bartender? Me, what? Which dog race do you prefer? That's not the question I was expecting. Not much of a dog person, actually.
Do you have any pets?
A cat named Four, yeah. He's just a stray I rescued. Do you like rescuing girls, too? I'm sure I should be making a witty retort right now, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say no. Weird. I've always thought that the rescue fantasy was universal. Why call it Four? Four is a Lillim I met some time ago that... never mind. Pretty lame name if you ask me. Better than calling it... Wow. I bet when you and Four... Wow. I bet when you and Four play, it's quite the sight, right? He's so lively, I sometimes fear Four shadows my presence entirely. You guys want to lose consciousness that much? You really need to calm down with the whole pun-hating stuff, Betty. But to move away from this whole foreground, nice. What is this rescue fantasy you mentioned before? You know, the one where wayward, dangerous souls redeem themselves through the power of love. The bad boy who turns away a life of crime. The drug addict girl who lived on the streets and turned tricks until she found a good man worth changing for. It's corny romantic cliches 101. Well, you're the one with the shelf full of old lady romance novels. I'll trust you on this. Hey, Fabio the 13th is a national treasure. You don't even like guys. Why do you read all those novels? They let you put yourself in the place of the main character quite easily. Even if the said main character is a muscular man. I see no problem. Just, what is your self-image? If I can ask something else, what is it? Why do you hate puns so much? Many people cringe at puns, you know? Yeah, but you react like you have a vendetta against them. They made me feel stupid. What? When I was a kid, everyone in my house had a penchant for making puns at the drop of a hat. I was the only one who couldn't get them. Years later, I finally got them, and they weren't that funny. They made me feel stupid. All in the name of some terrible joke that wasn't even funny in the first place. I've said this so many times I might as well make a recording, but you really need to chill out, Betty. I am chilling out. Okay. Just because I complain about stuff doesn't mean I'm not relaxed. I'm not sure how that's how it works. Trust me, when I'm tense and angry, you'll know it. I fear the thought. Anyway, I'll go check on the dogs. I'm supposed to be their doctor, and they're being suspiciously quiet. Be careful. You want anything else? I'll have a bloom light. Actually, make that 2, please. Sure. 2 bloom lights. I'm assuming the other one is for Betty. 1, 2, 3, 4. Powder Delta, 2 Flanner Guide, 3 Carmetrine, all aged, and all the rocks, and mixed. And then I need to make another one that's exactly the same because he asked for 2. Just asked for 2. Nothing after that. Just 2. Aged, mix, rocks, whatever. Don't care. What? 2 Flanner Guide. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make it Powder Delta. Like 2 Flanner Guide. Not 1. Like 3 Carmetrine. And then rocks. And then age. And then mix. And then make a boom light. And 2 of them. Because 2. Here we go. Thanks. Say, you 2 seem to get along quite well. Well, when you're the only scientist, sentient humanoids in the whole company, it kind of happens. Sentient. We have a couple of test mannequins and cardboard cutouts, so I see. Seems like there's more to it than just that, though. I mean, even if you 2 are the only ones of your kind, you can still hate each other. Well, I guess I'm one of the few that can stand Betty. She's really nice, a really nice person, but she doesn't sugarcoat things. Yeah, I can see that. You should see her treating those dogs. She becomes so patient and understanding, even if it's only for a little while. Those dogs don't call her mom to mock her. Can dogs mock people? I don't know. Even if it's only for a little while. You were eavesdropping? So you can't say nice things once in a while. Say it like I'm the aggressive one here. It's nice hearing people say good things about you once in a while, you know? You should take your own advice. Maybe some other time. I'm not a hug box. Anything happened? A dog in the bathroom got angry at his reflection in the mirror and charged into it. Luckily, nothing bad happened. It just made the dog very confused. How the heck did they get on top of the sinks? They're surprisingly agile, even with those stubby little legs. Oh yeah, I ordered you this. Oh, thanks. By the way, Betty, how's Veronica? We broke up last month. What? Well, things were not going so well. We got too used to one another. Everything was starting to become routine. We decided to break up before things got better. And why didn't you tell me that before? Why? Did you want your turn at the Betty-mobile? Wow. I don't know. I guess I just didn't want to trouble you. And after a while, it stopped feeling like it was something relevant to say. Please don't do that again. Try trusting me. Yeah, you're right. You know what bothers me? The fact that asking after someone's health always feels like you're walking on the floor full of glass shards. There's always this chance that the other person is not okay or even dead. And what started as a legitimately fun moment can go sour. Yeah, you're right. Sorry for not trusting you, piece of scrap. Don't worry. I understand why you did it. Hey, now that I think about it, you sure hang out with us a lot, bartender. Well, dogs can only be so interesting, and besides, there haven't been as many dogs today. Is my presence unwanted? Not at all, especially since you're the one bringing the booze. You're like those cab drivers that like to chat all the way, but you smell better than most of them. Thank you. Funny thing is that we're unofficially associated with a local taxi line. They're the ones that send drunkards to their homes. You seem to really, really like talking to your clients, though. Like, it's the best part of your job or something. It kind of is. I used to sit around in crowded places like malls or bars and think to myself, each and every person here has a story. That was really good time music. It's a humbling experience. Everyone has dreams, fears, and loved ones. If you dig deep enough, you'll realize that the gap between two random people isn't as big as you think it is. In fact, it's quite small. And in this job, you get to hear all kinds of stories. Some people just blurt it all out. Some do it while drunk. Know that no matter how similar they might seem at first glance, no two people are alike. It's fascinating. You could be a powerful information broker with all that knowledge. Nah, not interested. I like to see myself as more of a friendly ear rather than someone you need to be wary of. I guess there are still decent folks out there. I'm not decent? You're critically obsessed with dogs. I'll go check if there are any other dogs who want something. Sure. Go ahead.
Quick, beer.
Okay. What? He specifically said a beer, Jill. Not something, anything. Specifically said a beer. Come on, man. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Mix it up in a beer. Here.
Thanks now. Boom.
Why did you break the glass?
I made breakfast. Get it? Because you made the drink fast, and I broke it and... Go. Tough crowd.
Seriously. Suddenly I understand the hate for puns. Well, I mean, when someone is breaking objects and making a joke out of it, that's understandable. Hey, Bat Render. Yeah? Your job has a funny name. You don't say. How's she already drunk? She drank way less than she did last night.
Yeah, but she drank a bottle before coming here.
Why?
I wish I knew.
It's an example of her alcohol tolerance, though. Bartender, I wanted to make a toast to my good friend the robot here. Probably the only person, robot, thing that can stand my yapping for more than half an hour. Without him, my job would be like 5 times more boring and my life 2 times more meaningless. Cheers! You're not holding a drink. Then give me one, Ben Tender. Ben Trader. Isn't that your job? I need a beer, a big one. Alright, she wants a big beer. I mean, I'm not gonna deny her of it, but maybe she should slow down since she's already drunk. I know that's not my place though, since I'm just the bartender. She's the one asking for the drinks. Beer. All right, cheers. I said cheers. 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 Good. Grumpy one sober and the sweetheart one drunk. Seems like she's been like this since her university years. You make it sound like those were a decade ago. I can understand liking the taste of alcohol, but what's so good about getting drunk? First of all, I'm not drunk. You're too happy. I'm a happy person. When drunk? Anyway, it's something you just can't explain. You just like it. Your body needs it, craves it. That's called being an alcoholic. Yup. I prefer the term alcohol enthusiast. Anyway, humans actively look for things that make them feel lightheaded. Why else would they leave some poison in potentially poisonous foods like that weird balloon fish thing? Why would they eat spicy food or drink fermented milk? Seriously, how crazy does someone need to be to say, hey, let's eat this and see what happens? Worse yet, they've even found medicine among all that junk. The one that invented penicillin was probably the worst of them all. Fair enough, but see, that's proof that you're drunk. If you were sober, you would just say, heck if I know. Silly robot. Now that I think about it, what kind of robot are you? Lilim? Lilim always sound too feminine. Okay then, what manner of piece of scrap are you? You don't know? Never cared, but now I'm curious. Oh, well, you won't remember it tomorrow. I'm a DTO1D, a social development robot. Is that like the DFC-72s? No, DFC-72s are designed to be physically human as possible in order to blend in with humans better. My line is more tailored for resilience. We are workload. Why must you be cursed to only one destiny from the moment you are born? You can do whatever you want, silly robot. Follow your dreams. I know, I'm already doing it. Being created or hardwired for one duty only means you're more adept at certain things. Giving robots a freedom of choice? That's the whole purpose of the ADN law. Yeah, but you say you're resilient, but you don't look the part. True, I never upgraded my muscles, but I can stand up to 200 degrees Celsius without breaking a sweat. Lilim couldn't sweat? Yeah, that's what I was just thinking, Jill. Cooling agents, yeah. No matter. You're still special to me, whatever kind of robot you are. Lilim, no matter what piece of crap you are. Speaking of special, how come it isn't legal to marry a dog yet? What? Excuse me, what? If humans are allowed to marry robots, Lilim, I meant Lilim. They should be able to marry dogs too. Not sure about that one, Chief. Abtrender. That's me, I think. This guy here wants to bang a dog. Mock him. Excuse me? I do not. I was just saying that if humans are allowed to marry Lilim, why shouldn't they be able to marry animals? Because first of all, they're not humanoids. What about monkeys then? Now you want to bang a monkey? I do not. Second of all, dogs, just like many other animals, can't give you consent. It's true. But look at these dogs. Sure, they have the cognitive abilities of 7-year-olds, but they can talk, drink booze, and argue. So now you... Oh, no. Not okay. We have a regular here that would be delighted to hear that. Stop it. Remember, Lilim human marriages were only sanctioned after the Lilim achieved full sentience. And even that, they used marriage as a way to evolve cognitive, that says collective, evolve the collective source. Besides, dogs don't really love us that way. Trying to apply human ideas like marriage to a dog is like trying to feed vegetables to a carnivore, you get me? Says the vegetarian. Why are you only smart when, so smart when drunk? I'm not drunk. But anyways, if you want to screw a dog or a chimp, go ahead. Just don't bring marriage or infants into the whole deal. Deal? But if you even start thinking about doing the... Oh, yeah, she's right on that front. Wow. Well, thank God. then why did you suddenly start talking about dog-human marriage? It's just, I was just thinking about all these dogs in tuxedos, and I started picturing a dog in bridal dress. I mean, just try to picture that. And I'm the drunk one. Yeah, actually, she has a point there, too. Wait, I'm not drunk. Why would I say that? Because you are drunk. Then again, when you get drunk, you only get dizzy. Do you have a limit, as in a limit to how much you can drink before passing out? No, I just get disoriented to the point I'm useless, effectively useless. But I never pass out. Maybe if I passed out, I wouldn't have to deal with all the crap that follows. I always have to wait at least 24 hours before the effects pass. One has to wonder why they gave all those human flaws to Lilim. I read something about that. It said that by giving Lilim the same kind of weaknesses that humans do, they would develop the same way humans do. So that's why they also bite their lips randomly when eating? Seems like it. But it makes me wonder, exactly how anatomically correct are you? That's something I know and you don't. Humph. Any of you want anything else to drink? Yeah, I want nothing. You're drunk enough as is. You're not my dad. You can't tell me what I can or can't do. Beatrice Albert, stop drinking right now. Yes, Mom. Now go to sleep in the car. We're almost done here. But Mom. Go. Huh. Bye, bad nerder. Bye, Miss Betty. It actually worked. If I didn't know she wouldn't remember anything tomorrow, I'd be afraid of retaliation. Although, I'm curious, why do you call her Miss Betty? It makes her sound like a teacher or something. Etiquette? I don't know. There's also something about her that makes it feel right to call her that. Maybe it's the forehead. I see. Well, I gotta get things ready. If you'll excuse me. Good luck. Hey. We're closing. Dang it. Well, everyone's safe in the cab. We're taking our leave, bartender. Thanks for providing such a great service on short notice. That's my job. Were you interested? You were interesting too? Well, thank you. I'll make sure to tell our associates about the wonders of this place. Thank you, and please come again. Sure will. Send my regards to Miss Betty. Gladly. See you later, then. Bye. All done? Yep. Seems like we got some new regulars. Yeah, it'd be nice if they came back, or that we're still here when they want to come back. You've been acting weird all weekend, boss. Are you okay? I am, but the bar is not. What do you mean? Well, I guess you have the right to know. The BTC sent me a message on Friday. Valhalla hasn't been bringing in much income in the last few months, which means that we are at the risk of being wiped off the map. Well, and that's where it leads into the main game. Now, like I said at the beginning of that prologue, there are multiple endings to the game, and I am going to be showing off one of the good endings. You can find out the rest on your own, whatever. Play the game, it's great. And there's also, like, lots of things that I didn't show off, so go play it. Play it now. Do it. Okay, anyways, without further ado, here's one of the other endings. One of the good endings, since we got the bad ending, and I wanted to show a good ending at the end. Anyways, I'll see you there. So there's a slight change in plans. There's going to be one more video after this showing the demo prologue thing with Anna. And after that prologue thing, we're going to be showing off one of the good endings. Anyways, I'll see you then.